Big Tim the Great, man. How y'all niggas doing, man? Listen, man. If you plan on traveling, there is some new things taking place. And, it's my job to warn dudes. Because, don't take the title out of context. I don't want anybody to think like I'm trying to down anybody or talk down on anybody. I think more men should travel. More intelligent black men should travel. I feel like there's a large group of dudes that travel that's just the worst type of individuals. Like, look, I was in the DR and Colombia over the summer. I went to the DR and it was like this guy at the airport having this conversation. The man's like 45, 50. He has on a headset, but for some odd reason, everybody could hear his conversation. Like he just so excited to get to the DR and start tricking. Like he just so excited and everybody got to hear his conversation. We need less of those men and more of dudes like me or people like me. And I'm not trying to hold myself up to some, but I'm just saying, you got to have a level of class when you traveling and you doing certain things, man. Like I was traveling the other day through the airport and I was like one of the only black guys in the airport. And I was in the Chicago airport and I was just thinking like, where are all the black men? So I would like to see more black men travel, but the righteous black men, the black men like me. This is why I create the channel to try to, bring together guys that's like me and that think like me. And we could operate with one another and we could run business ideas by one another. We could probably link in some of these countries and kick it, man. Like-minded dudes, though. But the problem is, we're far outnumbered by the passport tricks, man. The passport tricks have taken over. You got these guys that give no F's about what they're doing in these countries, how they treating people, what type of reputation they leaving behind. I seen a video of a dude in Colombia throwing, what was it? 100,000 pesos. That's like $25. He's throwing them out like they're dollar bills in like this bar or this club in some Colombian city, right? And at this point, a lot of these countries are getting tired of people. They're getting tired of these type of pookies, man. These type of dudes that go to these countries to simply destroy them. They don't have no class. They don't got no respect. They don't care about the culture. They don't even care to pick up the language. I actually learned Spanish. I don't need a translator when I go to Colombia. Now, once again, I'm not trying to hold myself higher than anybody else. I'm just saying, you got to be a gentleman when you go to these places. You got to be humble. You have to have a level of respect for the people and the women and everybody, the children, the elder, everybody. You are a guest in their country. So we could take to the DR first. Let's take it to Sosúa. So at this present moment, the Dominican Republic has dismembered Sosúa, right? Now, if you don't know what Sosúa is, it is a place that a lot of these passport tricks go to because it was a common pro hub, right? Girls walking around all day long looking for a John. And then you got these dudes and these snapbacks and these fitteds. I wear snapbacks and fitteds too, eh? I'm just saying, you got these dudes going over there. You got these old men of other races and all that. They all go there and they just pay for it all day. And the Dominican people just like, man, like they just turned this art. They're trying to turn our country into a brothel. So what they did was they banned all of the girls from just lingering around on the streets. They cleared it all out. Get out. So businesses are losing business. They're going out of business because Majority of their clientele was Johns, dude that go out there to pay for P. So they buying liquor, food, all that. So these businesses are thriving. They cleared it out. Now businesses are going, nigga, under the ground. Right? These businesses are shutting down. They're not surviving. There's no business there anymore. They're now trying to gentrify the area. That's the work of the passport bros, right? To destroy a whole area. We could take it to, matter of fact, let's stay in the DR. Because currently, from what I hear, they're doing the phone searches in the DR. They're checking people's stuff, their phones. There's like a screening process taking place in the DR and in Colombia currently, where if they feel like you look suspicious, if they feel like, okay, this is a single male, he could be white, black, just a gringo, like you don't look Dominican, they may single you out and say, we need to do extra searches on you or whatnot. So they'll search your phone to see if you have conversations with women about buying P. They'll see your pictures. They'll check your luggage. These countries are no longer trying to accept SEX tourists. We could take it to Colombia. From what I hear, in places like Medellin and these places that these dudes frequent, these real popular SEX buying places, they're just not even letting dudes enter the country, period. From what I hear at TSA, they're searching people. If you're a single man trying to enter the country, they search your phone, your pictures, your text messages, your luggage. They're trying to find any sign of you being an SEX tourist, you having conversations about meeting women and prices, how much you gonna pay her and this. They're turning people away and saying, no, we're not letting you come here. And they sending you back home. You done spent all that money on that ticket, all of that. This is what's going on right now. Is it warranted? Of course. Because like I said, these dudes are ruining countries. Think about this, right? You an American. Our currency is 4 times theirs. You going over there and destroying the entire ecosystem, destroying the entire dating pool, because we all know it doesn't matter where you go. Hypergamy will always take over a female's brain. It does not matter what part of the country you are. If a richer man show up, she's gone. That's just what it is. You're going over there and you paying a girl $100 for a night, when these dudes are making $700 a month, right? $500 to like $1,000 a month. You paying this girl $100 for a night. Word goes out. They tell their friends. Now it's a frenzy. Now all women are willing to sell themselves to the highest bidder. You got dudes out there spending $100, $200, $300 USD on a girl for a night with her. What is that doing to the men in those cities when they're only making $700 and they could no longer, the women are not even seeing them as viable options, you know, for companionship. Like they're looking at the men that they used to be with no problem as broke boys now. And what I'm not understanding is, wasn't that the reason that you went to Colombia? Because the rich men in America was tricking off and ruining the dating scene in America? So why would you take your ass to another country and do what was done to you in your country? That's how you know these guys are hypocrites. These dudes are frauds. They're not passport bros. There's a difference between passport bros and SEX tourists. If you're not even trying to learn the language in a country that you're trying to go live in or visit, then you're just a SEX tourist. You don't like anything about the culture. You don't know anything about the culture. You can't give someone a good reason on why you even visiting the country. You're just going there specifically to pay for it. Now, obviously, at some point, there's going to be an uproar because these dudes are going over there raising the prices of everything, rent, food, everything. Of course, the people are going to be pissed off. What if where you're from is a whole bunch of people from, I don't know, the Middle East, some rich dudes from the Middle East just move into where you from and just buy up everything. And now all your women is just going to these dudes and nobody could get a girl, nobody could get housing. It's going to be a problem at some point. Because you bringing euros and dollars over there and you tricking off and you just ruining the whole country. And at this point, I've seen so many videos where there's women and men speaking out about not liking these dudes. That's why there's so many fatalities. So many people, there's so many casualties. That's why you keep hearing these dudes ended up, you know what I mean, stretched out. Because there's a lot of HATE for these dudes. Because you have no respect. You come in here to party. The dudes, the men of Colombia have to work very hard to even survive. And then here you have these dudes coming over here, drunk, high off whatever, addicts, all type of things, tricking off. Come on, man. Who's going to let their country get destroyed like this? Like, everybody had to have seen this coming. At some point, there's going to be an uproar. At some point, the citizens are going to want to fight back and say, nah, man, we can't have all these dudes over here doing this, man. They're causing trouble. They're fighting with the girls about payment and money and all this. They fighting each other over women, over pros. Come on, wherever these dudes go, they ruin it. And I'm with those people of those countries, man. I'm with them, man. These type of individuals are the worst of the worst. And that's just a fact, man. I don't like them. You probably don't like them. The people over there don't like them. The women that sleep with them don't even like them. They just want the money. So it's like, hey, man. Listen, man, I'm just bringing y'all the news, man. If you plan on going to the DR or to Colombia, you better be on point. Your phone better be on point. Your papers, your documentations, you better have a story ready. Because if you're grabbed to the side, they may send you back. And you would have wasted all of that round trip money for no reason. You wouldn't even allow entry into the country. It's just something for dudes to be aware of, right? But it's Big Tim the Great, man. It's the day of reckoning for the passport tricks, man. Not the passport bros, but the passport tricks, man. Beware, man. These niggas ain't playing no more, man. But it's Big Tim the Great, man. I'm gonna catch you next.